Hi guys, we're still in Richmond. Down that way is where the courthouse is. And in my most recent video, I was talking about the Three Witnesses Monument in the Richmond Pioneer Cemetery and how when they dedicated that, the Tabernacle Choir was here and they came and performed at the theater. And so I looked it up while I was still here in Richmond, and yes, they performed right here at the historic Farris Theater. There's a little plaque right here. The Farris Theater has been placed on the National Register of Historic Places by the United States Department of the Interior, 1901. So this is just on, like, well, it is Main Street. Yeah, it is Main Street. So if you go back that way, like I said, you'll come to the courthouse, which you can see right there. And then, you know, over that way is the Pioneer Cemetery. If you go down this way on Main Street, it takes you to the Richmond Cemetery where David Whitmer is buried. And so on this same street you have the Farris Theater, and this is what it says on the church website. If you look up Richmond Pioneer Cemetery, where the Three Witnesses Monument is, it says, in 1911, with the Whitmer family's permission, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints erected a polished granite monument to the Three Witnesses. Let's get a look over here. Elder Heber J. Grant dedicated the monument during a ceremony held at the Farris Opera House in Richmond on November 22nd. So I don't know, I guess at that time it was called the Opera House. I'm sure that this is the same building, historic Farris Theater. The event was well attended, including members of the Whitmer family. The Mormon Tabernacle Choir performed as part of the program. So the Tabernacle Choir was here. I find that very interesting. I mean, it was a long time ago, but still. And then members of the Whitmer family. I wonder if there's still some today that live in Richmond. If you're one of the members of the Whitmer family, please let me know. But I guess you could say this is kind of, in a sense, another, not really church site, but a site significant to the church, where you had that kind of, almost like a reunion of sorts between the church and the Whitmer family, where you had this sweet moment where they dedicated this monument that mentions David Whitmer. Okay, well, that's gonna be it for this one. I'll talk to you guys later.